Hey, what's up? Welcome to part 11 now. So, the last video I talked about how you have to go over here to the boxes, so now I'm going to show you. Alright, so we make our way over here to the left, shadow leap right here. And there's going to be a guard that's going to walk by in a couple of seconds. He's right there at the corner edge right there. It's going to be the only guard you need to kill. If you're good with your timing, you really don't need to kill him either. But so let's just wait for him to walk by. Okay. To walk by, and this is how you get through this little area without killing. Alright, the key thing is because we have a. Let me just save it.
Heads up!
So anyway, you want to stay in cover. That's a pro tip right there. You want to stay in cover when you're near this guy. But the key thing is to wait for that guard that's in the back to turn his back. So, okay, and you just maneuver right on up. There's a guard right there who never turns his back, so you don't really have to worry about him. But we're gonna want to shadow leap right over there if we can. Okay, stay in cover. Remember that, always stay in cover. That guard right there, he's not even gonna move. That guard right there is not gonna move. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait for this other guard to walk back to his post. He's walking up on the left-hand side right now. I'm gonna wait for him to walk back the opposite way, just to be on the safe side. Okay, so even though you're in cover right here, that guard in the back's not gonna see you. Alright, and then I'm gonna go into cover, believe it or not, right at the edge right here. Since our shadow leap doesn't give us the ability to, we're not able to shadow, look over things, shadow leap, whatever. So since we took our sweet ass time, we're gonna have to wait for this guard to walk back again. Alright, so now that he's walking back, we get to the edge again. We go into cover right here. And yes, this guy's not gonna see you. And we just quickly shadow leap right over here and into the door. Coming up to this next section, it's gonna look like I'm playing carelessly, but if you go as smooth as me right through this section, it's gonna be easy as pie. There's actually a guard right to the left that we just walked by, and then we have another guard right here that we're just gonna shadow leap. No, excuse me, we're not gonna shadow leap. I don't think so. We're gonna shadow leap right here. We're gonna wait for our shadow leap to regenerate. Or we get us wait for this camera to by and the other guard to walk away as well. Anyway, what we really need to do is just shadow leap down there. Okay. Go over to the right. And just go right through the door. Be a guard on the other side right there, so we're gonna wait for him to walk by. And I chose to shadow leap over there just to get past the camera a little quicker.
You're almost there, Eric. They're waiting for you.
The room I entered was eerie, sinister. Cryogenic tanks were everywhere, and I pictured them full of people in a death-like state, waiting for a better future. The signal was weak, but had to be very close. Hopefully they didn't have Rose locked in one of those things. The transmitter? What the hell?
All right, we got him. Freeze the bastard.
I had been lured into a trap. The transmitter I'd followed had had nothing to do with Rose. It had only been bait to allow them to catch me, too. Could cold kill a vampire? I wasn't sure, but my limbs were getting heavier, and my brain seemed to slowly freeze, until I lost consciousness entirely. The chance to save the other vampires had made me careless. I had walked into a trap, and now I had to pay for it. Cold couldn't kill a vampire, but it put me into a stupor and a dark, troubled sleep. My head hurt. I slowly came to, but my surroundings were blurry.
Eric.
The angel spoke to me again.
Eric Bain.
Something was wrong. The angel was with me, but it didn't take the pain from me like it always had before.
Oh, Eric, you're awake. Very good. My name is Samantha Fields. I know you can't remember anything at the moment, but I wanted to thank you and say that you've completed your assignment well. With your help, we captured the target subject. His operation is about to begin. We were just waiting for you. I thought that despite the current gaps in your memory, you would want to witness the successful completion of Project Ascension. I'll explain everything later. Attention! Project Ascension starts in 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Everything looks good. Wait. There's something wrong. The vampire virus is changing. It's absorbing the other mutations and changing them. It's exponential. Abort the operation! Abort the operation! Stop him! Stop!
My head still hurt, but at least I was free. I wasn't sure just what was going on here. Apparently the vampire hunters had experimented on Steiner, and something had gone horribly wrong. I couldn't make any sense out of what the woman had said, but that wasn't important right now. I had to look after Rose and the others, and make my escape.
There's all hell breaking loose in the center now. Don't worry about that guy, just walk forward, who cares about him? There's gonna be a guard right here if you want to feed on him.
I repeat, Ascension
Go ahead.
has escaped. Red alert.
And if you're wondering why I get 2 blood slots, it's because I upgraded the feeding thing. Feeding the
Okay,
power.
you heard the boss. Brooke, Carter, you save the data and send it to headquarters. Then you initiate the Omega Protocol and destroy all records. Charlie, you go to the main computer. Once you get there, you lock down all entrances until I tell you otherwise. The rest of you, spread out and guard the room.
Alright, so we're not gonna even wait for these guys to set up, we're just gonna make our maneuver right here. Alright, gonna shadow leap right here. Go over to the left. Use cover as much as possible. Okay, that's the reason why I'm going into after every corner. There's a guard right here. If you have the subdue power, subdue him, that way you don't have to waste the shadow leap. Motion detector to the right, so stay to the left. Okay, it's not gonna attack you. Shadow leap past this guard.
The elevator was dead. I had heard the guards saying earlier that they had switched it off somewhere. Obviously, I would be able to reactivate it there as well.
Okay, so now at this part, I'll admit I did mess up at this part because the thing that you don't want to do is to kill this guard right here, because once you go to the computer, this elevator is going to open up when you start walking back up, and there's going to be 2 guards that come out, which you'll see later, but you'll also see how to deal with that situation as well if you did kill that guard. Okay, so we're going to come back over here. Let's create, just make sure it's, coast is clear. Okay, so remember we still have we have the guard that's in the room that we want to go to. Okay, so we're gonna have to wait for him to turn around, and when he turns around, that's when we're gonna go in there and we're just gonna kill him. Such a long wait. I should be turning around any second now. Like so. Alright, so he's turned around. Kill him. Or feed on him, because nobody's gonna hear you anyway. And where his body lays right here, that's where you want to leave this body. Okay, so that's where you want to leave that body. Now, if you killed that guard up top, I'm going to show you where to put. You're going to be putting that body in this section. So we have to watch out for this one guard who's at the bottom of the stairs. Be moving it a little bit. So now that he's moving, we're gonna go up the stairs and drag that body all the way down. Okay, so just remember, stay on the left hand side because that motion detector's to the right. Take this body, stand up while you're dragging him, that way you can drag him quicker. And without any hesitation, we're just gonna drag him down the stairs and into that room. Right there is good. Just check around the corner, make sure that guard isn't staring through the window. Since he's not, we go right to the computer.
It was easy to reactivate the entrances. Hopefully the search for Rose would be just as easy.
Since the coast is clear, we'll go right back up these stairs. Stay to the left again, 3rd time. And now you'll see the reason why we had to drag that body
Shit!
down.
That was insane. I'm glad we got out of there alive.
Too bad for the others.
Alright, so we're gonna have to shadow leap past these guys, but I somehow went into a glitch right here. It's actually a pro tip. That's what we'll call it, pro tip. But yeah, basically that's what you gotta do, is you have to shadow leap past them anyway to get to this elevator.
I still couldn't quite understand what had happened here. Apparently the vampire hunters had performed an experiment on Steiner and that had gone wrong. Good for me. This diversion would definitely help me in my search for Rose.
Eric? Eric, I don't have much time. I managed to free myself and I managed to access the system. However, I can't do much without being detected. Tom is locked up in the cell block. You have to save him before they kill him. I will guide you there.
So this next section is really easy to get through.
Eric, You're coming up on the main
gonna
hall.
be staying on one
You have to
side
get
of-
to the other end of it to enter the cell
Side of
block.
this lab.
I'll get back to you in a bit.
Okay. Don't go far. This won't take long.
Numerous guards around, but it's nothing to even worry about. So we're gonna have to wait for this guard to walk on by, and then we're just gonna make our way up the right-hand side of this cell block or laboratory or whatever you want to call it. Okay, so now he's walking by, just right here, and down we go. Okay, there's a guard right here. So what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna shadow leap towards that gas tank looking thing right there. Go immediately into cover. Two guards right here. But once again, we're just going to shadow leap past these guys.
Have you locked everything down?
Yeah, all
Once
done.
again, continue on to the right-hand side.
Be
And we
shut
have-
down and
We
secured.
have to go past this one
No
guard,
one's leaving
which
the
is no
facility.
problem because we're just gonna shadow leap onto the guard.
Yeah, I know.
Onto the
But
guard.
hopefully
Shadow
it's
leap
only
onto
until they
the
recapture Ascension.
edge of the stairs.
Capture?
Go right up
Very
it.
funny. I just heard that he tore level D apart. We can be happy if someone just destroys that monster.
Stop being so pessimistic.
There's one guard in here, so you really don't have to worry about it because he's just looking straight. Okay.
We need to get bigger guns to stop him.
If he shows up here, we'll grab one of the vehicles and run the bastard.
Guard doesn't move, he just
I'm
continues
not
to
even
stare
sure a tank can
at
destroy
whatever he's
him.
staring at. So just shadow leap past him. So. And just continue on ahead. Somehow he sees you all the way back there.
Eric, you're almost in the security office. Grab a headset there, then I can stay in touch with you more easily.
Attention all security forces. Ascension is on level G. I repeat, Ascension is on level G. All available units rendezvous near Tunnel 2 on level H.
Okay, folks, you heard the lady. Two of you come with me. The rest hold the fort. Move!
Okay, the key to get through this section quickly, to get to that marker real quick, is actually right here in the beginning. You three guards are gonna walk towards you, and if you actually wait, you don't want to wait.
Moment.
Just shadow leap past
I've
them,
just
okay?
heard that Tunnel 2 is blocked.
And you're just gonna
Abort, men.
walk all the way to
Stay
the
right here and
to
dig
the
in.
marker. But anyway, if you were to wait, they would walk towards you. Excuse me. They would
Rose,
walk
do you
towards
hear me? Where are you?
Stop,
I'm hiding in
and then
someone's
they
room,
start spreading
and
out.
I'm accessing the system from there. Tom is locked in a cell near you.
Which
You have to
is
free
going to
him.
make things a little more
Okay,
difficult.
no
So
problem.
that's the reason why we
Oh,
just
there's
shadow leap
something
right
else.
past them.
You are currently in the security center. Enable 2 computers for me so I can collect information. I want to find out what's up with these people and how to get out of here.
Me too,
So we're gonna
Rose.
come over
Me
here
too.
to these bed bunks. And we're going to have... This guard's going to walk back towards the left. And there's a guard right... Oh, jeez. So he's going to be... That guard's going to walk all the way to the left like he's doing right now. This guard, if you have the subdue, choose that to subdue him. We have to worry about this one guard that's walking towards the left right now. We're going to wait for him to walk towards the left, and then he's going to walk backwards. And then that's when we make our move. Alright, so now that he's walking towards the right, he gets to about right over there. There's plenty, plenty of space. Subdue this guy, subdue this guard. hopefully by now you have it already leveled up. And we walk over here. So if you have the subdue leveled up fully, you'll get 10 seconds of him being in confusion. The 4-second first upgrade works like crap. So after you get this computer, I'm gonna walk back out over here. First save it, because believe it or not, it doesn't save and you have to start all the way back from the beginning. You don't want to do that shit. So wait for this guard to walk back away. Okay. I'm gonna have to shadow leap past this guard to over here.
Hey, I have contact with level D again.
And we're just gonna make our way.
Let me see. Here.
Right up.
Oh, shit! Just look at that mess. That
Same way
thing
we were
really went
coming
off the
from
rails.
before, with all these,
Crap!
bed
Looks
bunks.
pretty intense.
PDA
You didn't bother
for
taking any
200
prisoners.
XP.
Bastard. I hope they catch the bastard.
We're gonna shadow leap past this guard to the boxes that are at an angle. You'll see. Okay, so shadow leap right over here. Immediately get into cover. To the left side of this box. For the guard to walk away. Continue on. And all we have to do is just worry about... We don't even really have to worry about that guard. If you make it to this point, just shadow leap past this camera and on to the next section.
Rose, I think I have it all.
Excellent. I'll look through the material and let you know. In the meantime, I hacked and reactivated the entrances. You can head on into the cell block and free Tom.
All right, I'll call you once I have him.
Okay. Take care of yourself, Eric.
So it's just an easy walk in the park, basically. I don't know what you want to say. But we're just going to shadow leap past these guards. That marker, honestly, they definitely could have did a better job with making the marker a little bit more...
I just looked in on the prisoner.
Attention! Ascension has left level G. I repeat, Ascension has broken out. All available units to the main hall.
Tom was still being held prisoner by
vision to
M17,
see
the vampire hunters.
half they have to go.
I probably wouldn't be able to free him without
Eric, you have to find and activate
anyway,
the security
we'll come up
terminal.
to the end of
Then
this
I can
video.
open the cells.
Rose. On my way.
And
The one down in the operator.
we're one step closer to beating this game.
No idea what the boss has planned for him.
Saving Rose, I guess, and Tom.
Hurry!
And
Tom can't hold out much
dealing with
longer.
Steiner, so remember to check out part 12. Peace.